Right, so first of all we need to change between negative and positive.
Yes.
The PJE is positive and T3's a neg.
That's right.
Okay, so what we do, press the offline.
You do.
Then we go to set media.
You do. Set media is right. Then we go to the point threes.
We got.
So we could do that first.
We can do 0.3 and also we've got to do 0.15.
Yep.
So we pick 0.3 first of all.
Yep. Go okay.
This is where we would change it to from. We're going back to T3, so it needs to be negative.
Negative.
So okay. And don't touch anything else.
No, just go through it all as okay.
Until we come to save.
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 That's it.
Yes.
Save data, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Job done.
That's it. So that one's done.
So
And now
0.3.
I'll do the next one, which is the 1.5, which is 52. So we go okay.
That's actually already on there.
Right, well we set it to neggy.
Yeah.
Go okay, 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 okay. Save. Yes. Okay.
Correct.
So now these are set up for T3s.
T3s, yeah. And once you change plate, every time you change plates between neg and pos, you just need to do a laser calibration.
Laser calibration.
Which I'll show you.
So we'll come out of the scope and you go now. So
okay, let's take it back to your online. So you know where you are.
Yep.
So we take offline, user maintenance.
User maintenance, okay.
ETC.
ETC, okay.
And then we want laser calibration.
Laser calibration, which is at the top. Okay.
Okay. 2400, which is the
2400, that's right. Well, okay.
And we want all your laser diodes, which is 16.
Yes.
Which is correct. And we press start. That will go through and do a laser calibration. So just remember, every time you change place between neg and pos, to calibrate.
Laser calibration.
It'll still work, it just means
it's just a bit more of a safeguard.
That's right, yeah. Because this way the machine works, 50% is around about 46, so if you're changing, it'll go up to 54, which will knock out the curve slightly.
Yeah, yeah. Is that now calibrating to default? What's within it?
This has got to reach a certain power, which is 270 milliwatts, okay, and it pulls it up to that every single time.
Right.
So if the power's drifting down, when you do a laser calibration, it pulls it back up again to 270.
Okay.
So you're internally calibrating this. You're not calibrating the RIP.
No, it's nothing to do with the RIP, is it?
So the way you work is you calibrate this first, then you calibrate the RIP, which you did like linearization.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Job done again.
Right, so we go
That's
okay.
Or we can come back out. That's it now.
All right, we can escape.
Escape, and now you're all ready to.
We're back online.
Back online again.
Want to be. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do with change between different types of plates.
So on that close down menu again, if you want to set your times for what? What am I doing now? Oh, yes, okay. Close down. If you want to set times, morning and evening or whatever, that's where you do it on that one there. Okay.
But actually, also set clock. There's another one of those. So the clock's right.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, you've done it, have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't really make any difference to you. Oh yeah, it would do if you're doing it, to be honest, with your British summertime and what have you. So that's where you do that.
Yeah. These are warm-up times.
Again, to get around the screen, press the next one here, and that'll go to whichever one you want to do. Increase, decrease, to get round to it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Continue then. So you've got an alarm there now.
Yeah.
Pressing that, and it's just saying it's waiting for the ZAC system to figure out what it's doing. Okay. Typically in the morning, if you haven't, you just set it up from end close down without doing a time, and it'll be def temperature, ZAC system, whatever. The change menu is for reset developer, which we'll go through when we come and show you how to clean it out. It's important that you don't ever reset the developer once you've started going or changed the default. Yeah, we can do. But if you reset the dev filter, reset the developer halfway through its life, when that conductivity number should start out at 43, and you've set it at 48. I'll just press the reset developer. It's going to then try and get all the chemistry back down to 43. It just ain't going to work. You'll be putting new bath in.
Right.
So don't ever reset the developer until you're ready to change it. But the one you will have to do after 60 days is the filter. So it'll come up with a warning for filter. So operator settings.
Are they literally, are the filters got to be changed, or can you wash them?
It's got to be
Oh, it's going to
changed.
change.
Yeah, it's got to be changed.
They've got to be changed, have they?
So is that menu? Oh no,
Change menu.
change menu, sorry, yeah. Change menu, so change dev filter.
Used to be on like a screwing.
These are just laying there. Yeah, we'll show you. It's,
Yeah, so the dev filter there, you change the dev filter, that'll come up after 60 days.
Right.
The developer's 120 days.
Yep.
So halfway through you will have to do it.
Right, okay.
go through that.
Have we got any here then?
Yeah, you've got a spare.
Right.
Filter for you.
You've got a system summary on there as well, so you'll have an idea of consumables when it's due for a change. When it does come up and tell you it wants to change, you can postpone it and then just give us a ring and we'll sort out a date very shortly after it's come in with
Change
you.
as in what? The filter?
Chemicals.
The chemicals. Yeah.
Right, well you will come in and change it, will you?
We'll come in and show you how to do it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
The first time.
Okay.
Is that part of it, the first time? That's when you do it? So,
Well,
Yeah.
after
With the developer, yeah.
20 days.
Yeah. So we'll be coming in. Obviously, we'll show you how to get rollers out, how you clean it through properly.
right.
Yeah, just make sure it's all done properly, because with the ZAC system, obviously it's set on that 43 conductivity limit, and if you leave quite a bit of water in it and stuff like that, as soon as you put chemistry in, it's going to make a difference to that number. So
I
you don't
see.
want to be in a position where you're straight away fighting the system
No.
to start up. So it needs to be cleaned through properly.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it doesn't just get cleaned through with water, and then it's got to be dried, is it? Yeah.
Okay. Dry, just rinsed out.
Well, yeah, I think so. Yeah. It doesn't hurt to sort of.
Has
give
it got?
right down
Does
inside
it
out.
self-drain away
Yeah.
in there as
Yeah.
well? Yeah.
Okay, conveyor is if you have a jam up for any reason, inch forward, inch back.
Oh right.
But if you're going to inch forward and inch back, you need to stop the conveyor first and then restart it afterwards. Okay, so you've had a plate jam,
Right.
come into this screen, press the stop button, inch forward, inch backwards,
and then reset it.
come out of it, restart conveyor. Engineering mode you won't be able to get into because it's locked and it's got all the ZAC parameters in there. It's locked up because there are lots of variables in there, and if they get changed it can make a big difference to the chemistry life.
Right.
So it tends to be sort of just out of the way really. So that's about it really for the menu. Anything like, say, you want to get out of the screen, come back to this top left one. If it says next up here, it's this button. If it says next down here, it's this button.
Yep.
It's all lines.
So this now is ready to use.
Yep.
Absolutely, yeah, ready to use. Okay, I'll let you carry on with the other
Okay,
side a bit.
so we talked about the chiller.
Yep.
The chiller sits here, and you can top it up. Tank there, indicator here, and it's between those two lines.
Right. Okay.
And if it does go low, you'll get the red light come on.
Oh, okay. But you don't get a warning. Look.
No, what invariably happens is your temperatures start fluctuating.
If you how long does that normally last then?
It can last, depends on the environment and things like that. If it's really warm in here, it can go quite quickly. If it's not,
So do you reckon check it once a week?
yeah, just
That's a good practice,
yeah,
yeah.
good practice, yeah.
The thing is, I think more likely you'll probably forget about it, and then you'll get a temperature error. And if you get a temperature error, that's the first thing to check.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Unless, of course,
And it's just normal water in there.
just normal.
Oh, here we
Okay,
go.
so your water feed, but it's split into two here.
Yeah.
One is for a hand gun,
Yeah.
which is
Cleaning.
used for cleaning.
Absolutely.
Okay. The second one
Yeah.
feeds into here,
Yeah.
and it splits here. You look under here.
I can see it split.
So it's split, this is the feed in. That feeds into the water for the washes. These are all your wash tubes.
All the blue tubes.
Yeah,
that go
well,
up.
water is blue.
Water
Okay.
is blue.
Yeah. So water feeds in there, but it also feeds to this. No, this is this is a trick. If you have a leak, there's on the end of this cable here is a sensor.
Right.
And any water gets onto that cable, it'll
Picks it up.
make this do that. Okay.
Right.
So if you see that like that,
Yeah.
it means there's no water feed.
Oh,
Okay. So that tank at the end there, what we're looking at,
Yeah.
the water feed won't get any water,
Ah.
and you'll start getting conductivity problems. So
Ah.
it's something else to look for when you
keep your eye on it.
keep your eye on it. And it's that in there. You'll notice the plumbing's dripping a bit. So you need to come back to that. That's what that's for. I mean, that's all
he dripping?
from his U-bend. No, if you look at the U-bend, underneath the U-bend there's a bit of a drip.
Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Right, so he needs to sort that out.
Yeah. So that's the water feed for the chemical mix water.
Right.
Okay. And that's the water feed into the machine, which comes up to these spray bars.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
your gumber. This is your gun.
yeah.
Okay. This is your gun pump.
Yeah.
So it pumps up through here onto your rollers,
Is that the waste?
and that's the one back down from the pump. Not a waste, it's a recircs back in there.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it goes
Over a period of time.
exactly, that will drop down. So you
Yeah.
have to keep an eye on that, obviously.
Yeah.
There's no warning on this at all. So
right, you've got to keep
you just
an
keep
eye
an
on
eye on it. Yeah. Okay. So that is the dead waste.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you only have a little bit. You will have a dead waste.
Yeah.
But you have got a warning sensor on this.
Yeah.
So when it gets to the top, it'll bleep saying check bottles.
So the dev doesn't go down the drain.
No.
You have to throw that away.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. You have to find somewhere to do
It
something.
needs to be taken away.
Yeah. And then obviously this is your dev replenisher,
Yep.
and that's got a sensor on to say when it's empty.
Yep.
Okay, it'll say check bottles.
So we've got the gun, we've got the replenisher, and the
then-
dev is what, around there, or is
No,
that the dev?
the dev's at the back there, but that's not really used, is it?
That's just for a top up, bath level top up, if for any reason the bath goes down. So when you change your filter, for example, you might find that there's obviously a little bit of chemistry in there. I mean, all you want to be doing is taking it out and putting another one in. But it might just be that the level goes down a little bit, which will affect the sensor. And then you can, if it comes up with that, there's a fill tanks on there, and you can just pump in a little bit of that.
So you have to do it manually
Yes.
to fill the dev.
Yeah.
Not, it won't do it automatically.
That's what I mean. No.
But it will fill from that tank down there.
Yeah.
From that container.
Yeah, and it will.
container, yeah.
So
So
it
you don't
won't.
need to
So
tip
it
it.
would, when you do fill there, it
Yeah.
will stop when it gets to a certain
Yes,
level.
when
It
it gets
won't,
to the-
it won't
the
over
section.
waste
Yeah.
any. Right. Okay. And then obviously that's
But it should only be, a small amount.
yeah, and then that's the filter
That's the
for
filter.
the developer.
Now to change the filter, this is at the
just
top
does-
here. There's a
Is there like a tap on-off tap?
yeah at the top here.
Like
Okay.
the other processors.
So you just spin it 180,
Yep.
drain it. So you spin it 180,
You drain what's in
drain
there,
what's in there,
which you then lose.
turn it anti-clockwise. We've actually got on this machine. You've actually got a handle to turn if it's too tight. So you just put the handle up and spin it
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
And then the replacement filter
Yeah, it just literally
is in
goes
this
in,
box.
doesn't it?
Yeah, and you can't really go wrong with it. You'll find it just
Yeah, they're the
sits
same
in the
as
box.
before.
Yeah, it
And,
just sits.
the old ones we throw away, don't we?
Yeah.
They just get bin.
Again, while it's doing your chemical change,
Yeah.
what you use are your bottles that we've emptied. Use them to fill them back up with the old waste.
Yeah, so that's
So
the dev,
that's
the
dev
waste dev,
waste,
but
yeah.
this is
Would be- yeah, when
is
you-
this all chemicals go into one?
Well, what it is,
It's just
this
the
is
dev,
like
because
yeah,
the
this is like an overflow. That's
What's
the
that
drain.
for? Is that for the gum and
No
the
drain,
dev?
just the dev.
So where's
the dev.
what about you never throw away the gum
Yeah,
then?
yeah, you do, yeah.
And it goes back into that one, does it?
That's right. Well, what will happen when you do a chemical change?
Yeah.
You'll change your gum as well.
Yeah.
So what we recommend is wash it out. Put some warm water in a bottle and wash out the system. Just, again, when they do the dev change. I'll go through that.
That's great, no problem.
Yeah. So this obviously goes down over a period of time, so it needs topping up. But that's it. When you do a chemical change, you get a new bottle.
Yeah.
Of gum.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so does this stay off?
No, I'll put this cover back on.
The cover goes on, right?
There's not a cover from here downwards. This is all open.
Oh,
So,
okay. It's just a cover from
yeah, so there. Yeah, it just covers up the pump.
I've got it, okay.
Okay.
When you change your bottles over, very important that you don't get your developer mixed up with your replenisher.
Yeah.
If you start to put developer on being a lot weaker instead of replenisher, it's just not going to put enough. It's going to start
Right,
thinking,
so
oh my god, what's happening?
Are they clear? What's obviously
Yeah.
the green lids are
That's
the
the gum. Yeah.
The
This
black
one.
lid is the dev, is it?
Yeah, that's it.
And the replenisher is what?
Replenish is black.
Oh, the black is the replenisher. and you've got
Red is the Devas. Yeah.
For RE, it says DT2RE if it's got an R on it.
That's the
Yeah.
replenisher.
Whereas the other one is
Actually,
DT2WE.
If I put that on there.
WE is the developer.
Yeah, working strength. Yeah.
Working stream. Right, okay. That all seems to be as it should be then.
Yeah. I don't know how you stop this. Sorry about that.
I'll go and tell him that. Thank you very much.
Do you want to put one through the lid off so you can see what
Yeah, we ought to.
Right, just tell him.
Yeah, it's on stop.